Hello and welcome back. Now then, this is literally us going to go straight into this, and we're going to go time lapse. I'm hoping that we just about get the AI helpers to. We've also, there's a fantastic mod in. I've always wanted this. I did in FS19. There was a mod similar to this where you can name your helpers. Well, I've named them, so fantastic. We should get named helpers now. Should tell us who they are. But with no further ado, we're going to go straight into a time lapse. Literally, harvest the fields, set courseplay going, and we're going to unload and that like we did last time. So yeah, let's start this field. Let's see this time if we can actually save the thing, because last time it wouldn't let us do it. So yes, looking forward to doing this. Right, let's get this cracking. Courseplay. Let's see, create job, courseplay. Oh, it's got the wrong field. Oh no, you got the right field. Target position was right. Open, close. 3 headlands. Generate. Smash in. Start. Now let's see if we can save the job. Save. Activate. No, it's doing the same. It's because it's a new map. It's got to be, because this works. I literally tried this on the old stream farm and it worked fine. Why? Oh, why? Starting there. What? Oh, okay. Your start point's over there. Right, no worries. Beacons are going. Smash in. Right, let's grab the trailer and stick that on the very first bit. Oh, that's the point. That's going to be awkward now, isn't it? We're going to have to... Yeah, let's go around the edge of the field. I'm still... I think it's got to be because it's a new map, because rules don't suddenly change. What worked for one field didn't work for the next. That makes no sense at all. So yeah, it's got to be map related, or it's surely on my life. That tree is... Oh, I've got to sort of zip into there. Past the side of the tree. Oh no, it's a low field. It's just, yeah. Right, let's not damage the crop. Watch it. Yeah, I am going to go into a time lapse now. So I'm going to say my words. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. I'm going to put some wood while this is doing this. So, yeah. that's pretty much it. Gordon Bennett. Right. Nice one. Let's just finish this field. I'm quite chuffed. Oh, thank you, friends. You've unpacked. I know. Thought I had just unfolded. I have. Yeah. Wow, that was tough. I think I've actually not done a bad job of clearing the wood at the bottom. I thought, you know, I've got this, let's let the workers crack on with doing that. We'll clear that field so we can expand that first field, like we've always said, and also make the routes in better as well from each of the entrances to the bottom of the field, the top of the field. I've done most of that as well, as you will see. Yeah. And we've harvested as well. Oh. Yes, and we've harvested as well. I think the weeds, I know soy always is, it's not obviously the highest yielding because it's usually a very well paying one, which is swings and roundabouts, but yeah, I don't know how much the weeds have affected the yields, to be honest. It was a big session. We have, I think, obviously there's this side of the trees which we may clear at some point for productions, but to be honest, my main section was always that bottom field. I think we've done reasonably well. Anything else is probably a long time off. I just wanted to get the farm, as I said a couple of sessions ago, the best it can be, and obviously to improve that bottom field is obviously, it's within our power to do so. We've got very little money for anything else, so let's just, obviously also we will have an awful lot of wood to take. I am thinking though, I'm going to need a front loader for grabbing wood, because I'm not doing that by hand. I'm not chopping it into tiny little pieces. I'm going to literally grab it with a woods, yeah, a tool for doing that. Front loader. Right, job is a good one. Finally finished. Well, absolutely amazed at that. Let me just have a look, just quickly, on this side of things, because it is, yeah, oh, thank goodness for that. It is, it's planting, it's, you know, we said oats, so March, we are free now from, are we? Are we free? Or are we to plant straight away again? Because to me that looks like we've got to plant straight away again. This is, yay. So then, it does look very much like we have got to plant again straight away this month. Oh my life, we haven't got any money, we can't do it. We're going to have to wait until, yeah, we're going to have to do the March sowing, even if that's got consequences. We just can't keep, we haven't got the resources presently to cope with that type of thing, so yeah, we should have to leave that. Just get the things packed away. It has been a big session. Quite pleased with the progress. I really am. Obviously, we are absolutely brassica skint, without a shadow of a doubt, but we've got plenty of products to sell, so it's not all bad. Yeah, that's a good route through now. That is. Just got all that wood, the huge wood bits and bobs to grab. I also think there are a couple of cheap woods trailers I think we ought to get a dedicated one. There's enough wood there to pay for any implements we need, but oh, that reminds me, oh, I can't afford it, can I? Yeah, not that lucky. We will, yeah, this harvester needs a service. Oh, it doesn't actually need a service. It definitely needs fuel though. Right, let's grab the tractor. Let's just empty that. Now I'm sure those beacons are not supposed to reflect right the way over from there. They're annoyingly bad flashing on everything like that. Surely my beacons aren't on, so it's only the harvester, and that's round this corner. I think that's a little bit wrong. I thought they said they'd fix beacons, because they shouldn't be flickering all over there. Right, anyway. It's actually quite annoying seeing the beacons, whatever beacons they are, because I can't see that we've got any active. Let's have a look at how well we did do. Right, it's not still empty at the minute, so now it's not. 32,000. That's not bad. That's more than I thought it was, if I'm honest. Yeah, we get almost double that, to be honest. This should be on the rise now. Yeah, it goes up to about 900, so yeah, we're heading in the right direction. That's cracking news. There's not an awful lot more. As I said, I'm not even going to contemplate. We truly aren't in any position to. I don't think. Just think. I'm not obviously not this session I'm talking about. Sometimes it's the tiredness of the session that actually is talking. We have got still quite a few. We need to cultivate and let's have a look before we say never. Yeah, so we can replant wheat, barley or oats, which is what we wanted. We can also plant it in March. Yeah, true. That is true, really, to be honest. We don't really need to do that. We can plant it beginning of next year. Yeah, I think we're going to give ourselves a rest. Yeah, we can also, we could plant sorghum again, but no, we'll just literally, this is the time where we are literally having a rest, and also the soil needs a rest, it really does. It's going to tire it out, so I think what we're going to do is we will have a bit of fun, because it's all been work. Let's, being as we know we're doing this, we want to sleep till November. No, it's December for sorghum, so yeah, we're going to sleep till November and see what the price is like in November. If it's on the rise, we'll sleep till December morning, sell our products. That's where I'd like to leave it. I'm not trying to sell the soy, because we know that's very bad. We will have a good look at these as well. I love looking at these, see if there are any. Oh, two of the fleagles. Right, October, one more sleep, 9 o'clock. This is when I want to start looking to see prices, basically. Is a beaut. Now that I was seriously considering looking at for buying at some point. It would be for the future. I mean, obviously we can use it now. No, let's not. Right, November prices. Let's have a look. Sorghum. Yeah, wow, that is. Yeah, December is the best. And 9.45 is the highest price. So, wow, actually, that is really approaching it. Right, okay, in that case, let's sleep one last time. Let's go till 7. I know it's going to be dark. This is about trying to get the right price. We need to be making sure it could be really early, so we could be starting to drop, or it could be on the way up. I don't want to miss any good prices. So 9.45 is the highest. Right, 9.41. That is just under Bubba Gump Farmers Market. Tag place. easier. It's hard to see in the dark. Can't see anything flashing. Did I not tag it? Okay. Interesting. Let's try that again. Bubba Gump. Tag. Now I can see the green beam. Oh wow. It's only just down the road, really. Right. Let's get cracking. We have a job to do, a serious job to do. Let's grab that while the price is just marginally under. Those lights are excellent. Right. This is going to be quite a few journeys, isn't it? This is where actually that trans would have been useful. Right, we need to grab this one. Sorghum. It's going to be 3 journeys, isn't it? Is there a back way? Oh, there is actually. We can go right along the edge of our fields. I would like to have a bit of an adventure. Ooh, 16 is the max. Actually, it's way more. It's 4 then. This is just along the edge of our fields where the wood is. Okay, wow, 4. Let's get this done. Let's get our money in that we've worked all year for. Yeah, there's the weeds. Yeah, I don't know, Mr. Smith, you could have put your tools away. It was a long session though, in my defence. Yeah. Oh, wow. Chuffed on this. So this is just dropping from that, and that's what I was saying. Max price is alright, but it drops from as well as rises too. I mean, one of the others will be on the rise, but this still may be the best price that we actually do get, so why waste any time? We've lost $4 from the top price. That's I'm happy with that. Let's get this done. Yeah, it's weird. It's not in the animation's not in the right place. It isn't for anything on this particular one on the right. It's just a bit of a shame. Wow, that is going to be 60 grand. That's better than I thought it would be. In fact, more, in a way, looking at that. Right, now then, yeah, we can go straight down the edge of here, thinking about it now. Pick the fastest vehicle. Yeah, this is why you can see that something like the trans would be good, although there's only the case that could actually tug that, and it would still struggle. That is something for like a 400 or 500 horsepower tractor, a 70 tonner. It's not really. I mean, we'd do it, but it's the stuff of legends. It was a cracking price, but just it was at the wrong time. I am going to kick myself. I know I am, but it is what it is. You can't always. It really was for the future, not really for now in my life. Still need a bit of the odd clearing out. Right, let's get this cracking. It's nice to see the fruits of our labour that we've worked so hard for all year. Wow, so only 16 max weight limit. It's a nice place to be honest. It really is. It's all been money dropping down, dropping down, dropping down. It always is that in the first sort of thing. I mean, also we've got 23 tons of soybeans, which halfway through next year will bring in almost 50,000. So if we catch it at the right price, so that's a lot. Basically, that is almost the same as all of the work that we've done really with this. So that's the one thing I do love about American Map. No, that makes it sound like I only love that. I do love American Maps for quite a bit, but especially the fact that you can harvest. I mean, seasons as a killer, but on American Maps like this, that is really quite an amazing sort of fact. It really is. You can plant and harvest. It does make arable farming completely different from if it was in the UK. That's better. That's much better still. It's dropped very slightly, hasn't it? That's because the price is dropping. Not by a lot though. It's only a little bit. I think it might be the same for all me. I know what I'm like for noticing things. Right, over halfway there. That's looking very healthy to what it was earlier. You do need to build your reserves up though. It's not always about buying things. Sometimes it is actually getting your money, because if that good deal comes through and you haven't got any money, then you like the Trans 70, that was a cracking deal, really deal of a lifetime. 16 grand for a 70 tonner, no brainer. But just if you've not got your funds, I mean, to be honest, the thing that I really would have liked of the things I've seen this year is the Fence 900. That is a cracking tractor, it really is. That definitely would have been long term, would have made a difference. Yeah, just one full one and one bit of a one, well, almost a full one. Right, smashing. Let's get this done. Well, we will, in this one harvest season, have taken us back up to the point where we were when we bought the fields. You know, what I call the money for all the incidentals, all the bits of equipment that we didn't quite have, and all of that. We literally spent that 70 odd grand. We're going to be not far off, back up to that point again after this first harvest. So that is really amazing. Plan to get in March. We will, and we'll do the same probably again. I would like it, I would love it if we could do cotton harvest. I know we'd have to lease the cotton harvester, which is expensive, but with all three of our fields it'd be nice to do it. I haven't done cotton in absolutely ages. In fact, I've not done cotton at all in FS22. I've done it frequently. It is a very lucrative business. Very lucrative. So yes, I would love to do cotton, just to see how. But we'd need to have quite a bit of reserves in. I don't know how much it is to hire lease the cotton harvester. No, it's usually a lot. It was on FS19, so. But yeah, I'd like to get. I think probably next time again soybeans, but hopefully this time we'll be able to. Either buy, I mean that's probably one of the biggest things I would say, although I think we're better to go for a sprayer than we would be a mechanical weeder, because we literally went straight through the mechanical weeder stage almost instantly just by sleeping overnight. Yeah, so we'd have to be very careful. Mechanical weeders are brilliant, but at least with the herbicide, the sprayer, you can actually straight get on it no matter what stage it's in. And also you can do contracts. Not that we can, we're not doing contracts on this. I'm not going back on what I said. I mean it. I want to see all the income we're earning is from our farm and our productions in time. That's obviously, I said from day one that I love the productions. I think it is amazing. It's a good way of making a lot. It is fairly balanced. It doesn't make you a millionaire overnight. You don't just suddenly quadruple the amount that you make from your crop. You can still just be just a basic farm if you want. There's no real, it's still lucrative enough, especially on this map where you can harvest twice a year instead of once. So yeah, nearly there. One last run. Smallest one as well. Well, the fruits of our labour, very nearly in. I'm quite chuffed at this. Makes me feel a lot happier. I really was. When I was so low, £1,000 we were up at one point. Couldn't even lease a herbicide sprayer or even buy the herbicide for it if we could. We could have done one or the other. Could have hired the sprayer but couldn't afford the herbicide for it, or we could have afforded the herbicide but not the herbicide sprayer. One isn't much use without the other. So yes, I'm still, as I said though, I mean we are 32,000 I think it was soybeans that we wouldn't have had. So obviously we took the hit from weeds, but we still got 32 tonnes in the hole. That is a lot of, was it 32? It seems wrong as I'm saying that. Oh, it is. Yeah, actually nearly 33. So actually I was a bit out. It's as much as 66 grand and that's slightly more, because I think it's 2001, I think, top price. So if we get it anywhere near £2,000, that's $66,000 from that. That'll actually make more money than what we've done, even though the sorghum's quite good yield. So it does look like the same model as FS. There's not an awful lot in it, and also bearing in mind the soybean, yeah, actually there is. The soybean is definitely the better crop. Well, that's weird. Now that popped much. That certainly wonders. Wow. Excellent. 63,506. Final tally. We'll just run this back. I am well chuffed with that. It's amazing. And also we've had growth this year. That's why our money went so low. Really, it was buying the rice and. I mean, this is so much better than lugging the Welga. I don't know what it was about that. I mean, I've used it before. I've never known it to drag around like that. But whether it's the weight limit, I'm not sure whether that affected it. Because it's possible. It shouldn't have done, of course. But as we know, shouldn't and don't is two different matters. So, I am going to go to sleep now. Literally, and we will in March. Yeah, we've got the ward. We could actually crack on with the ward. I'm not sure, to be honest, with the farm that I might not do what I've done in this session, which is like leave workers and then I'll manually load that. We'll have a good look, so we're obviously going to need to buy a cheap. There are a couple of good cheap wood trailers. We're not, mind you, because I'm not going into wood, I think it's probably better to lease it. We'll see what the leasing costs are, because it's not something I'm seriously thinking of going into. So, wow, they are monster trees. Right, that is us done for the year, really. Next month is, of course, the beginning of the new year. Right, and that is a wrap, as the saying goes. That's a good price, but to be honest, the Schaefers aren't that dear anyway, but it is the big one, I think, isn't it? No, we'll pass. We've got a front loader. It'll do for what we need it to do, so I'm going to just do one more rest. And then we shall leave it at the beginning of next year. I'm going to literally do this at 9 though. Would like to see a bit of daylight. Oh. Okay. Oh, it's just beginning to snow. Right, it's January it is. We'll have one last look at see what the sales for the new year are bringing. Anything special for us, or just another load of rubbish? It does vary. Well, it's only a load of rubbish if you, obviously there's nothing for you, but... Ooh. No, that's good, but we've already got one. No, that is a cracker. Obviously the one thing we do need eventually to pull big equipment is something like that. So again, this is what I was saying. It is a cracking deal, but when you consider how much it really would be, about 400 odd thousand. So yeah, pretty much half price ish for a 500 horsepower beast is a cracking deal. But yeah, it's beyond our needs at the minute, to be honest. We are something like I think a high 320, something like that. In fact, yeah, there is. Just share this one last thing. There are a couple of really good modded tractors. There's one in the large tractors, one John Deere. Is it 370? 990,000 odd. Here we are. If you literally do that up to its top, 370 horsepower for 95,000. That's a bit of a beast. That would serve us very well. I would be looking to do something like that until we can afford something at 500 horsepower, because that is amazing. It really is. There is also a way to reduce the price by paint, I think it is. You will note that the price is going down. It's because it makes the paint, I think the used one is the best, but I'll just, yeah, it is. Paint colour used, there you go. Oh my life, that takes that down enormously. We could actually just about afford that. No, I'm not going to do it, but I'm just saying that's amazing. 65 grand for a 370 horsepower tractor. That would seriously, really, that is amazing. That's better than I even thought it was, actually. Right, so that is something in the time we will definitely be thinking of. Actually, there's nothing we can do. Let's just, yeah, we will do, actually. No, we don't want that 5 o'clock. We want 9 o'clock. Yeah, let's go to March. We will. I'm not worried about the wood. We will get it done, but we'll do that whilst we're getting the work done on the fields. Baler. It's traditional baler. That is good, because we could, even the lowest baler, we could, it would be 30 grand. We do need one, I did say that. So that is one, yeah, that's too good a deal to miss, to be honest. 21 grand. Yeah. Let's do a license plate. Do we need a license plate on a baler? I think I'm happy with that. Oh, I'd forgotten. Yeah, Store deliveries. Wow, £540. I suppose it's delivery cost, isn't it? That still saves us going to run up to the store. I will reset that though. I do. Let's reset. Oh, it's done something to my radio. Oh, that's it, gone. Right, and that is where we're going to leave things. So we've got a baler, and we've still got 42 grand, and we will, in fact no, let us go to next month. Let's start this, because at the point we are literally going to crack on and do some work, replant. And this year we're going for oats. And that we can at least now bale the straw. Windrower would be the next thing that we would need. I love the Valmet, but yeah, we've got that sort of horsepower range as good as it is. That is a good price for a wheel loader. It is, but again, yeah, we'll pass. Right, and that is where we're going to leave it, because this is the month of planting and preparation and all the rest of it. So, with no further ado, I am well chuffed with where our first year has got us. Now we're into our second year. That is right, isn't it? Yeah, it is, I'm sure it is. But I'm not going to waffle on. The results are there. I'm quite chuffed with what we've achieved. I'm going to say thank you very much for watching, and goodbye for now.